The last time the U.S. played Nigeria, which was in February, they won by 54 points. So keep that in mind as we watch this game tonight.
Yeah, the expectations are there. They've surpassed it an incredible amount. We'll see if, for example, Trossi and Gray have combined for 2 for 16 shooting through 3 games. That low score there that you were mentioning, Brian. And as for the American men, they will face Nikola Jokic and Serbia in the semifinals for the 3rd time in 22 days. They will meet. So let's take a look back at what happened in the showcase in Abu Dhabi back on July 17th. Windy has been there for all of this activity. And Steph Curry, he was there too. Got off to a hot start at 3 in the first 10 seconds. Notched this 4-point play. And it's just Steph Curry bringing the spice. He's always finished the first half with 18 points, but you know who was there too? AD with the block on Nikola Jokic on back-to-back possessions. And Curry getting this great pass there behind the back from Drew Holiday. He hits a 3. Curry had 24. Beating a team 3 times in a row is a difficult feat, especially in such a short time span like this is going to be. So what will likely be the biggest key in this trilogy?
Yeah, Steve Kerr was saying that he doesn't want the team to, rest at all on the laurels from these big victories, that he's wondering what Serbia might have up their sleeve, specifically in reference to what they do with Nikola Jokic. Now, you may look at those 2 lopsided wins and say the U.S. should win easily for a 3rd time, but the key is you look at Jokic. In that game, in the opener here in France, Jokic was 0 plus-minus when he was on the court. 31 minutes, the game was played even between Serbia and the U.S. The 9 minutes he was off the court, 29-3, the U.S. outscored Serbia. It happened again yesterday against Australia. Jokic on the court, plus 17. Jokic off the court for 7 minutes, minus 12. So what the Americans are preparing for is potentially up to 40 minutes of Nikola Jokic and a much closer game because he's such an impact player for every team, but especially his home country.
Yeah, an impact player, Serbia with Jokic, but the Americans also have an MVP big man in Joel Embiid. The French crowd, though, has not necessarily been particularly warm to him. What more can you share about that, Brian?
Yeah, the game within the game with Embiid in the crowd has been one of the things to watch over the last 2 weeks. He's actually playing extremely well. I know that he got some negative attention when he sat out a game against South Sudan, but in all honesty, since he's come back, he's been great. He had 14 points and 7 rebounds in just a half of play last night. He did tweak his ankle a little bit, but he should be fine to go tomorrow. And Embiid has been giving it back to the crowd, egging them on to boo more. Yesterday, given that chop gesture that would have gotten him fined if he was in the NBA, but here they can't fine him. So he was enjoying giving it right back to the crowd. And look, against Jokic, that is a premier matchup. That's a premier matchup in February in the NBA. In a gold medal elimination game here in Paris, it's one of the biggest things going still in the Olympics. So Embiid versus Jokic, get ready for that one tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern.
Yeah, getting ready for that showdown. I'm interested in hearing Adam Silver's reaction as what he saw from Joel Embiid. Wendy, thank you so much.